Hey guys, another video. So I'm gonna continue with the some of the recent minor signings over the last uh, about week, and I'm gonna talk about there were a bunch of signings in the AL Central that I'm gonna talk about. So if you like. Just hit the like button, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below what you think about the deals. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers by the end of the week. Trying to get this video 20 likes. And yeah, we'll go from there. So let's get started. The Kansas City Royals have signed Maikel Franco to a 1-year, $3 million deal with $1 million in incentives. So, if you remember from my winter meetings preview video, we'll call it, Franco was one of the players that was non-tendered. And, so I don't remember how much money he was predicted to make, but probably more than $3 million because it wasn't his first time through arbitration, I don't believe. And he's a former top prospect. He's been okay with the bat. He hasn't really lived up to expectations. But I mean, I was, at the time I said I was kind of surprised that he was non-tendered. I mean, I like the deal with, the Royals need a third baseman. Franco plays third base. A lot of people think Franco's better suited for DH, so now he's in the AL and he can DH if necessary. The Royals have a lot of holes. They don't really have any mainstays in the offense. They have Alberto Mondesi and a couple of other guys, but that's really it. They don't, and it's a nice buy low option. Maybe they can, if they see Franco improving a little, they can sign him to a long-term contract, or I don't know, or they could trade him. Oh, that's weird. So somehow Siri got activated. Yeah. Yeah, maybe they trade him mid-season. Who knows? But so moving over to the Minnesota Twins, they picked up Tyler Clifford for a 1-year, $2.75 million deal. Now, Clifford is it's a little older now. He's not young like he once was. He's been around for a while. And he's sort of been all over the place in his career. He's had some up years mixed in with some down years. He's sort of a roller coaster, his career. And I mean, for $2.75 million, I think they can, he could be that last guy, one of the bottom guys in your bullpen. And, if he's good, he's good. If not, I mean, he's not I mean, the Twins don't have to worry about the luxury tax. So, they can afford to, they don't have to worry about these deals hurting them in that regard. And, like I said with the NL Central, the AL Central's up for grabs too. Like I said in the White Sox videos, I think the Twins could, I think that it'll be the Twins, the White Sox, and the Indians competing in that division. And, the Indians are kind of might be trading everyone away. So then it'll be Twins versus White Sox, and who knows? But so let's move on to the Tigers. The Tigers signed Zach Godley to a minors deal. And I mean, Zach Godley had that one good year in 2017, and people thought he was gonna break out. And he never really did that. I mean, he sort of had like down years, maybe like fifth or sixth starter type years. He moved to the bullpen last year. So, but on a minors deal, I love minors deals because, there's no risk to the team really. It's minimal salary, uh, responsibilities, or not, but yeah, there's very minimal risk. So I like the deal. Maybe he could bounce back. We'll see. Next, the Tigers signed Jonathan Scope, or Scoop, I don't know, to a 1-year, $6.1 million deal plus incentives. Now, he's been interesting. I mean, he's a middle infielder, primarily second base. He's been good. He's had some good years, some down years, and I mean, if you get good Scoop, I mean, that's a bargain. It's hard to say. It's for $6.1 million, you kind of want someone who's going to contribute. So it's not like it's a no risk deal, and I don't think the Tigers are in any position to compete. So, we'll see. I think it's probably they're hoping to flip him in mid-season. But like I said, I think it's a decent deal. I don't think I like 1-year deals because it's sort of like, show me what you can do. It's just, it's not a ton of money, but we'll see. The Tigers also signed C.J. Cron to the same deal, actually, 1 year, $6.1 million. And, Cron's been okay, he hasn't been great. He's sort of, I don't think he's anything great. He's another one that's sort of been up and down. He shows flashes of being good, and then he hasn't really lived up to his expectations. But for a 1 year deal, it's perfectly fine to plug him in at first base or DH, and you get what you can get out of him. And like Scoop, maybe you flip him at the deadline for a prospect or two. Who knows? But not to round out, because the White Sox didn't do anything, but to now moving to the Indians. The Indians picked up Cesar Hernandez on a 1 year, $6.25 million deal. So Cesar Hernandez is a really nice player. I like him a lot. He's a utility guy. He's not going to do anything great, but he'll be able to fill in at multiple positions. And, the Indians are kind of in a weird position right now where you don't really know what they're going to do, because, they traded Kluber this year, or recently they traded Trevor Bauer last year. Are they going to trade Francisco Lindor? I mean, that would be crazy, but if they trade Lindor, they might as well trade Jose Ramirez. So, and the other thing, there is now rumors of them trading Mike Clevenger. So, the Indians are in a weird position to me, but we'll see what they do. I like the deal for them. It's not a ton of money, especially for a guy who can play all around the infield, and he could probably play the corner outfield spots too. So, it's a good value for that, and we'll see. But that's it, guys. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment, give me your thoughts on the deal below. And we're trying to get to 50 subscribers by the end of the week, and 20 likes on the video, so do that. And check me out at theunusefulidiots.com and see how you could support us. We have a Patreon account, an Amazon link, a lot of stuff. So if you feel like we're giving you value, you like what I'm doing, you like what the channel's doing, and just want to help the channel grow, and find out or just you don't have to do that. Just do whatever you can, do whatever you want. So yeah, bye.